Hey, let's check out what's been making news. A French businessman's come up with an artful plan to save France's economy. Sell the Mona Lisa. See, France has been hit pretty hard by COVID-19, but Stephane Distinguin reckons the country could save itself if it sold its most famous painting for $80 billion. Here's Kale.
Hello, art lovers. Do you have an affinity for surprisingly small portraits? The wealth of a small country? And a 16th century art-shaped hole in your life? If you answered yes to all of these questions, well, you're in luck, because the Mona Lisa could be yours to own for the low, low price of $80 billion.
Well, maybe. That's what this guy thinks France should do, to help its finances. See, its economy is in pretty bad shape because of COVID-19, but it also owns possibly the most famous and probably the most expensive painting in the world. The Mona Lisa was painted in the 16th century by Leonardo Da Vinci, and it's had quite a journey.
I'm still working on it.
From hanging in Napoleon's bedroom to being the victim of a heist. The fabled piece currently hangs in the Louvre, and it's visited by 10 million happy tourists every year, who, yes, are sometimes surprised that it's not bigger.
Huh, I thought it would be bigger.
But because of its popularity and its history, it's arguably priceless, which is why it's a pretty controversial idea.
Really? Okay, it's not for sale just yet, but do stay on the line, because your $80 billion purchase could just save a country. Jan, have you got my wallet?
Now, you might remember Django. He's the guy who helped free this whale. He was threatened with a massive fine for freeing a young humpback whale caught in shark nets. Interfering with the nets is illegal, but instead he's been given a warning and won't have to pay anything for his whale rescuing efforts. Now to the UK, where 8-year-old Nala has been busy 3D printing face masks for doctors and nurses who are treating people with COVID-19. Let's take a look.
Hi BTN, my name is Nala and I'm 8 years old. I live in Essex, just outside London in England. I have been making these visors for our doctors and nurses who have been fighting the coronavirus in our hospitals. The reason why I started making these PPE masks is because I heard that there's a shortage of them for the National Health Service. So I asked my grandma if we can make some of them on this 3D printer, and she said yes. First I make this headband bit on the 3D printer. Then I attach this acetate plastic, which is meant to be the shield bit. After that, I need to attach some elastic at the back to make sure that it fits on someone's head. I have made about 150 masks so far. 100 of those masks have been donated to local hospitals, care homes and doctors' surgeries.
Thank you, Nala Rose, for the visors.
When people found out what I was doing, they wanted to help too. So we set up a fundraising page for me. So when I ran out of materials, I was able to buy more. And any excess money that we have is going to go to the NHS staff. The message that I'd like to give to other children that would like to help during this time is that no gesture is too small. Whether it's making PPE masks or any other contribution, every little helps.
As restrictions around the world get a little less restrictive, we're starting to do the same old things again, except this time a little differently. Welcome to the new normal. Going out for dinner. It's been so long. But for these diners in Amsterdam, it's being done a little differently. Each house can only seat a few people, with food being served on long wooden planks. This prototype comes from Rome, and it's made out of flexible sheets of plastic. Good luck making conversation through that. Wow, this feels like a scene from Cars. If Cars took place at a disco in Germany. The rules are 2 people per car. You can use your horn if you want to, and glow sticks are a must. Even elevators are getting an innovative facelift. This one in Thailand no longer has pressy buttons for your fingers, or as I like to call them, buttons. You now have to choose your floor with your feet. That's all from us this week, but we'll catch you again on Monday. Bye now.